welcome. It's finally sunny again here, folks. And let me just adjust some things I see. I just got to get this started. I'm usually prepared, but we had a good workout today already. This is going to be number 2, and this is going to be a full workout today, guys. So as you're trickling in, I'll share some of the equipment I have. A couple 28 right here. Remember, your kettlebell size is based on you, okay? So we're going to be doing, just to give you a little rundown and to give you an idea of what bell size you might need, you're going to be doing a single kettlebell workout and a double kettlebell workout, okay? And really what that means is that you need to be able to choose, notably for your double bells, what is going to be the right size. Some of you guys might be changing in between a few, but generally speaking, you got to base it on your weight for the double bell, okay? With that said, we're going to base this weight on our press, okay? So the double kettlebell strict overhead press, okay? We need to pick 2 bells that will fit that, all right? If you are brand new to kettlebells, that's okay. You're going to do 1 kettlebell today, okay? There's not going to be any type of crazy moves. That means we're not going to snatch. We're not doing any bent press, no get-ups. We're going to just keep with my general favorite deep 4. It's all of our primary moves that we're going to be doing, okay? Another thing, guys, if you're typing to me in the chat right now, I'm not going to be able to check it until afterwards, okay? What that means is when we're done, any questions you have, I won't be able to scroll up, so you're going to ask me live when we finish our meditation, okay? All right, so let me give you the rundown before we get started. That way you know what you're getting into before you sign up to this. First off, my name is Alex Carew. I am a Strong First Elite coach. I just recently did my barbell certification. I'm really excited about that. I got a lot of great new things coming for you guys. I'm finishing up my Kettlebell Kings book, so we have a nice partnership going right here where I'm going to have a brand new book. If you're getting started with kettlebells, it's going to be right where you want to be. All right, so that should be coming out, so look out for that soon. I've been coaching for over a decade now, and I love this. I love helping people. I love showing people how to move kettlebells properly. And everything we do is in what's called the hard style. Hard style means maximal tension. So some of you sports style people out there, this will be a nice little, either refresher course or something a little bit new because you get to use the maximal tension, and your plank is going to be really crucial on this one, okay? Some fun facts about myself. I'm a vegan. I've been vegan for 12 years. I also like to surf. I play hockey. Actually, it's Friday hockey. We love our Friday hockeys. I play down in Santa Monica, right in a parking lot. It's a lot of fun. So if you ever come out to Venice or Santa Monica, let me know. I'd love for you to come out and watch. I skateboard. I do a lot of different things. I love all sports, and I love all types of movement athletics. I like yoga a lot, meditation, you name it, jumping in the ocean, I'm there. All right, so that's a little bit about myself. And what we're going to do with the kettlebells now, so I am a level 2 coach, so I call that like my doctorate of kettlebells, if you will. I'm going to show you guys how to move these properly, okay? And if you do it right with the right mechanics, well, you're going to be set, and you can really take a lot of these skills that we're going to work on today. If you master them, you have a lot of room to grow, okay? If you hear any noises, I am in my backyard right now, so there might be some good neighbors going by right there. We might have some choppers, some planes or whatever. So just don't mind that, all right, if you see it or hear it. I'll do everything I can to keep us focused at hand, okay? All right, so let's get started. So let me run through what we're going to do. We're going to go into our warm-up now, okay? It's going to be relatively quick, all right? If you've done it before, you kind of worked with me before, you know what you're getting into, okay? After that, I'm going to go through the technique of the moves I'm going to be teaching you, okay? Again, we're going to keep them pretty simple. This does require that you have some kettlebell prerequisites, okay? So if you do, great. We'll be able to go through this pretty quickly, okay? After I teach you guys the moves, we're going to do the actual workout, okay? I'm going to use what I call the talk test, okay? And I want you to do that. I'll explain what that means when we get there, all right? So we're going to do the actual workout. That's going to be the complex, where we're going to switch between the single bell and the double bell, okay? Again, basing it on your double press weight, all right? After we finish the workout, we're going to move the bells aside. We're going to do a nice little Friday meditation, or wherever you are in the week, okay? We're going to do nice meditation just to get some mindfulness. And after that, I'm going to open up to the Q&A, okay? So whatever you guys have for me, that would be the time to ask questions, okay? So without any further ado, I say we get this started. All right, I'm going to have you guys take your hands, bring them down and back behind your back. You're going to look down, chin to chest, and then look up to the sky. Down, chin to chest, look up, chin to chest, and up. Come to neutral, look right, and look left, right, and left. One more right, and then left. Good, let's come back to center. Let's go right ear, right shoulder. Keep reaching down. And then left ear, left shoulder. Right ear, right shoulder. Left ear, left shoulder. Let's go one more. Right ear, right shoulder. And then left ear, left shoulder. Good, back to neutral. Now from here, you're going to let the head roll on a half pipe one direction, and then let it roll the other way, chin to chest. You're just going back and forth from that chin to chest. That's all we're doing right here. Good. Good, let that head drop. Let's slowly bring it up. Okay, now we're going to bring our fists out front. I said front. Bring it out front. Okay, we're going to circle those wrists. All right, now, if you notice what we're doing, I'm bringing you through the joints. I started you at the top. We're going to work all the way down our body. Let's go the other direction with it. You start a little gentle, and then you can make them bigger and bigger and bigger. Good. Now from here, what I want you to do, take your sunglasses. You're going to take them off, punch them out. 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 Now look, we're going to punch the other way, put them on. Punch the other way, put them on. Punch the other way, put them on. Punch them out, put them on. Good, now from here, we're going to get into our Egyptian. So you're going to flip one palm up, the other palm back, reaching away as this is reaching. And think about like you're untwisting like a towel, like you're twisting a towel. So twist it open and switch. Switch, wringing out a towel right here. Switch. One more switch this side. And then last switch this side. Good, from here, bring the bottoms of the fists together. We're going to take a deep breath in, open up, big hug, big out. In, big hug, in, big hug, in, big hug. Good, come tall. We're gonna get into our hip joints. So find some balance. If you need to hang on to something, that's perfectly fine. Bring your knee up. You're gonna bring it out and down, up, out, down, up, out, and down, and then up, out, down. You're gonna go the other way. So out, in, and down, out, in, and down, out, in, down, and out and down. Good. Do that other leg. So left leg up, out, and down, up, out, and down, up, out, and down. See, we're just working our way down the body, up, out, down. Good. Now from here, bring your feet together, knees together. We're going to go left with it, come forward, right, and back. So left, forward, back. So you're making a little circle. You might find a little bit, if you're like me, had a full week of workouts, my hips, my groin even feels this. Good. We're going to go the other way. So right, forward, left, back, right, forward, left, back, and then find the circle there. That's it. Yeah, I feel this. I need this today. That means come tall. All right. Yeah, if you need to hang on something, grab it. Otherwise, bring your ankle up. We're going to circle the first direction. Ooh, I'm telling you guys, my ankles are tight today. Let's go the other way with it. Good. Let's do that other foot. So bring it on up. Circle the first direction. Ooh, other way. Man, I needed this today. I'll tell you what. Good. From here, let's go wide. We're going to squat it on down. Pry those elbows in between the knees. Open on up in this nice deep squat stance. Okay. If you need to hang on to something like your bells or something to hold yourself up, or a table, countertop, something that's not going to fall over, that's fine too. And then if you can, just give me a little gentle rock side to side. That's it. Just a gentle rock side to side. And guess what? After this, we get started. I'm excited to show you this today. Good. And come on up. All right. It's officially time to get into it. Okay, so some of you guys might see this. I got my little handy chalk right here. Okay. I'm just going to chalk up because my hands are definitely a little slick right now. It's a little warm out here, so I definitely don't want those bells to fall out. I just chalk up, not too crazy much. Clap it out. Maybe put some on the bell, Okay. Now, again, like I told you, we're going to base the weight on your double press weight, all right? We're going to start everything unilaterally. That means one bell, okay? So I'm going to move one out of the way, okay? And I'm going to get set up with this one here, okay? Now, the moves we're going to have today, it's going to be our swing, our clean, our squat, and our press, okay? Now, they're all going to be segmented, and we're going to do maximal tension. Now, I did do a workout like this before called a deep four. It was a really, really nice workout for those of you guys that joined in, okay? So some of these moves might be familiar. If you see, I like to do these building blocks, okay? Because you can't do enough swings, enough cleans, enough squats, enough press, okay? Even if you're more advanced, these can still be really good workouts, especially when we're involving the double bells, okay? So what I want to start out with, we're going to start out with our single arm swings, okay? So I'll do a little demo of each move. That way you can follow along after. So watch first, and then you can join in. Okay, so remember, the setup for the swing is imperative. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, you're going to always see me do the same setup. Okay, I even made a nice video about this. If you go in my @AlexCarew feed, you're going to see it because I do this whole funny thing about how my setup's exactly the same. I do a little montage because it literally looks identical, but that's going to set you up for success. So there is a reason for it. So you're going to notice I'm going to step to firmly press my foot in the earth. Step the other side firmly into the earth. I'm going to take my hands, drive them into my hips, okay, so they go backwards. Now, I'm going to grab the bell and I'm going to tilt it, okay? Pack my lat in and I'm going to put weight back where if I let this bell go, I would fall on my butt, okay? All I'm going to do is I'm going to swing just like that, okay? And that's all we're going to do, okay? We're going to go 5 one side and then 5 the other side, okay? Let's line up. You can join in now. Here we go. Step, step, hands in those hips, drive it back, tilt that bell in 4, 3, 2, 1, 5, swing. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay, park it. We're going to do the other side. Now, a couple reminders. You hear my breath. Breath in, a gulp in, and then it's a TSSS-TIA breath, okay? See that? That creates a contraction. That's why we do that, all right? Number 1. Number 2, when you're swinging single bell, you can either touch a bell at the top or you do what I'm doing, making a fist. It's just to keep the symmetry so this bell isn't pulling me all over the place. All right, left side, 5 swings. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good. Okay, so that should feel pretty good right there. All right, we're going to keep moving on. We're going to go right into the single arm clean, okay? Remember, with the clean, where the trajectory of the bell goes outward, the clean, it goes upward, okay? What I like to think about is doing that low. I did a low pull. This is the way I taught actually the snatch in my last live workout. I really like to think of that low pull, okay? Because if you think of that, the bell ends up just coming right into that beautiful rack position and you receive it there. You don't catch it. Big difference between receiving the bell versus catching it, okay? So I'll show you here. Just watch along. You'll do the cleans with me straight up, but I'm going to show you the low pull to the clean, okay? I want you to see the difference. Okay, so step, step, hits, and tilt the bell. So watch it along here. So look, I'm going to go low pull. Now watch. Right into the clean. Look how smooth that is. Just like that, okay? So we're going to go 5 clean here. You could do the low pull if you want. I'm going to go right into the 5 clean, okay? Your option there. Okay, either way, don't let that bell twist you. Keep the symmetry, especially with single arm. This is where the body's gonna want to twist. I want to see you hold that cylinder, okay? Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands, pack those lats in 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Okay. So, quick little shakeout. All right, we're gonna get ready for that other side. So again, pay attention, cylinder. Remember, keep your heels and feet pushing through the earth, okay? Your heels shouldn't be coming up at any point in this movement pattern. Okay, let's line it up. Step, step, hips, hands, lat in 4, 3, 2, 1, 5 clean. 1, 2, 3, 4, one more. 5. Good. Okay. So, quick little shakeout. Okay. Heart rate's starting to get up a little bit. I haven't even touched the double bells yet. Okay. Next thing we're going to do is going to be our single arm squat. All right. The cues with a single bell, if you've noticed the theme, there's a pattern. That's why I like to teach it this way. We're going to hold the symmetry, meaning when we have the bell on one side of our body loaded in that rack, you're going to see me make a rack on the other side. Some of you guys like to counterbalance with that on the other side also. Whatever works. I like to do like a double rack, almost like I'm holding an invisible 28 on this side, just to make sure when I come up evenly, okay? So that's my goal for you, all right? If the bell's twisting you, it's probably a little too heavy. Take the ego out. If you have a lighter bell, go for it. Otherwise, if it feels good, you feel like you have the symmetry, it's probably the right bell, okay? So what we're gonna do is we're gonna clean it up. You're gonna bring it to the rack, okay? Most of you know how to squat. Let's actively pull our hips down so we're not letting gravity take over, okay? And then powerful up, okay? I like that concept of corkscrewing your feet into the earth. So it's bam, they're corkscrewed in. It's gonna externally rotate the knees. So when I go down and then come up, I'm in a really safe position with my knees and I have a lot of tension there, okay? All right, so we're gonna clean it up, go into 5 squat on the right side. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Clean it up. Okay, set your feet, corkscrew it in, 5 squat. Hup, 1. Hup, 2. Hup, 3. Hup, 4. One more. Hup, 5. Good. And park. Okay. So we're gonna go on that left side. So a quick little shakeout. I got my heart rate up a little bit. Squats always do the job for me. Okay. On the left side, you might have noticed I'm giving you cues as we go, because if I over cue, oh, there's too much to think about, okay? Hopefully this will help you. I want you to think on this next side when you do it. Did you hear my breath? On the way down, I was taking a gulp in. On the way up, you hear me with that grunt, a hup, okay? Reason being, if you watch my hips, hup, see how I get that hup, little bounce in there? That's when I'm starting the ascent, okay? When I'm coming up with the bell, all right? It's gonna help you, trust me, when you're doing the double bells, you will not hear me grunting. Not carry the 2. Yeah, I think that's right. All right, left side, we're gonna clean it up. 5 squats to the other side. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Clean it up. Corkscrew. Okay, you're gonna hear me take a gulp in. Hup, there's 1. Hup, 2. Hup, 3. Hup, 4. One more. Hup, and 5. Good. Okay. And there's one more move we have to go over. Okay. So take a second here. If you're like me, you might need the rest. This is no joke. I'm starting to perspire. It's a beautiful day here. All right. So on the press, I'm basing your weight on this. Okay. That's for a reason. Because when we flow through this complex, you're not going to have time to put the bell down, pick another one and press it overhead. Okay. So it's really important that when you do pick the weight, this is what it's based on. Okay. Now, always to be clear with the overhead press, this is good mobility. See how my wrist, elbow, hip, knee, and foot are all lined up. That means all the joints are stacked here, okay? If you have poor shoulder mobility, we're not gonna be able to fix in this session, unfortunately. That looks like this. Even this, I'm looking inside, can't see you. It's a little forward. That weight is sitting over nothing versus sitting over basically your whole joint kinetic chain there, okay? I don't know if that's the right word, but basically the whole chain is in alignment here. So the test this is to do this while keeping your ribs down so I can hold tension. So see, my abs are on here. I'm holding a plank basically overhead. It's a good way to measure it, okay? If you don't have this in here, you're gonna have to skip the press, unfortunately, okay? I don't have a modification for this one besides just holding in the rack position. That's what you'll end up doing, okay? So just remember that when we get into the complex, if you hear the press, you don't have good overhead mobility, you're just gonna hold this single arm, okay? Or the double arm. All right, so when I go overhead, you're gonna notice I'm gonna be tight, everything's packed, I'm gonna drive it up, over, okay? And I'm gonna get to full lockout, okay? Now remember, the lat starts the motion, so here to here is usually the hardest part, but that determines if it's gonna get all the way overhead. So be aware of that. When you're going overhead, that little lock in, then the shoulder ends up taking over, okay? All right, that's enough about that. I think you can do this one with me. If you know your overhead press, go for it. If you don't have it, just hold the rack while we do this. All right, we're gonna clean it up. We're gonna go 5 overhead press on the first side. Step, step, hips, hands. Here we go, clean it up. In 4, 3, 2, 1. You're gonna drive. Breath out on the way up. There's 2, 3, 4. One more. 5. Good. I'm gonna park that. Okay. So shake that out. And this is a good test for the gauge for the complex, okay? You'll see why, because 5 on this one, I can do it. It's pretty heavy. You're not gonna have to do 5. So if you're able to do 5 with the weight that you're using, that's probably the right weight. If you're not, and it's too heavy, you're not finishing 5, please go down a bell size. Really simple, okay? So a couple cues on this one before we go to this next side, this left side for me. You wanna make sure that you're tight going up. Nothing's coming out, heels stay on. Stomach's tense, okay? I told you about that lat, that initial push, okay? That's number 1. Number 2, I want you to be aware on the breath. On the way out, you're gonna see I make a fist, and then, okay? And then on the way down, breath in. It's the easiest way to do it. And breath out, and then in. Pretty simple. Okay, so let's try that left side here. Okay, with the left side, let's be tight. Hold that cylinder, okay, all around this band right here. It's gonna protect your back, it's gonna keep your stomach strong, and it's gonna keep your foundation really strong underneath. Okay, let's foot, hips, hands. All right, I want you to clean it up. In 4, 3, 2, 1. There's 1. Breath in on the way down. 2. Number 3. There's 4. I got 1 more. And 5. Good. Park that. Okay. That's all the single bell stuff, okay? We're only going to be doing singles of that, but that 5 count is a good gauge if you're using the right weight, especially with some of these doubles, okay? Now, what I'm going to do here, I think this is going to be the best way to do it, is we're going to do everything we did in doubles, but we're going to combine it like the complex, okay? So, real quick, I need to chalk up again. You need some chalk because your hands are a little slickery like mine. Fine, okay? Now, I want you to watch because this is going to be the demo of the entire complex. Double bells requires more tension. So you're going to see, you're going to be asymmetrically loaded, and then you're going to be, I guess, bilaterally loaded, meaning both sides are loaded on your body, okay? So be aware of that. Even though you're going to feel more symmetrical and you might actually feel better balance, the heavier weight's going to shoot your heart rate up. So we're going to take some rest. You're going to see I'm not going to go until I actually can talk to you again, okay? It doesn't seem hard right now, but it will, trust me. Okay, I want you to watch this because I want you to do a round with me before we get into this, okay? It's all the same moves we did, and we're just going to combine it with the double bells, okay? So follow along here, but just watch. Do not do it yet, okay? So we're going to go step, a little wider so I can clean it in, or swing it between. You're going to see me turn my thumbs down on the double bell, okay? Send my hips back right here. Thumbs go down, swing, clean. Now I'm going to squat. Hup. And then I'm going to step it in a bit. Then I'm going to press. Okay. I'm going to park the bells. Now it'd be 1 round. Okay. So I want you to try this with me. All right. The double bells, again, right now, my heart rate's pretty high. Okay. Listen to your body. If the bells are too heavy, don't be a hero. Please go down to bell size. These are all the only bells I have, so I don't have a choice. I'm not as blessed as you may be. So I want you to do this one with me. Okay. Let's see the power. Really fire those glutes and those hips, okay? All right, so follow along here. We're going to go swing, clean, squat, press, okay? Keep it strict. Here we go. You're going to step, hips, hands. Here we go in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean. We're going to squat, hop, and then you're going to press. You're going to park the bells. Okay, very nice. Good. Okay. So that's what's going to feel like. All right. Now, this is where we have double bells versus single bells. You did that round. You know what it feels like. All right. You're going to basically go back and forth. You're going to do single bell, then you're going to do double bell. Okay. But I want you to notice the difference here. When we do the single bell, you are going to have a hand-to-hand swing. If you don't have that in your arsenal, park the bell real quick, then come through. But a hand-to-hand swing, very simply, you finish your press here. Okay, so you just come down from the press, you come through, other side, then you go right into the swing. Okay, so that's the only thing you need to be aware of, only thing that's going to be different. But when we cycle through to the other side, you are going to be under tension longer. That means you're going to be working a little bit longer. Okay, so whereas you have the double bells, you have 1, 1, 1. Okay, 1. I forgot the 4th one. Then you're on the single bell. You're going to have 1, 1, 1, 1. Swing it through 1, 1, 1, 1. So I want you to feel the asymmetrical load here, okay? It's a little bit different. And if we do this right, it's going to be pretty challenging. But this is officially time for the workout here, okay? Enough talking about it. All right, so single bell we're going to start with, okay? We're going to go swing, clean. You're going to squat, okay? You're going to come up. You're going to press, okay? Swing it through, other side. Swing, clean, squat, and then you're going to press, okay? One side here. When you park it, we're not going to go again until we can properly talk again. That means if you can't keep up with my pace, take a little longer, no big deal. You know what we have to do today, okay? And then after this round, we're going to load up and just do those 4, okay? 1 round with double bell. Beautiful work right here. Notice, though, the tension on the opposite unloaded hand that you're tight, okay? Not letting your body tip. Okay, round number 1. Here we go. Let's line it up. go step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hup, press. Okay, come back down. You're going to swing it through. Swing, clean, squat, hup, press. Down and park. Good. Okay. So, yeah, that felt pretty good for me. This is going to add up a little bit. That's one round here. Okay. One cycle through. Now I need you, if you have it in your arsenal, line up the double bells. Okay. I'm going to chalk up a little bit. All right. So we're doing the same exact thing, but it's only one cycle through. Okay. So it's going to be double swing, double clean, double squat, and then double press. One round. Then we break, okay? We go back to the single bell. Okay? I think I could talk relatively normal. Okay. So let's finish here on this round. And that'll be the end of technically one cycle, but 2 rounds here. Here we go. We're gonna step, step, hips, hands, tilt the bells in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Park the bells, and that's 2 rounds, 1 cycle complete, okay? So see what's going on here? Feels a little different. I know for me, as I'm talking to you, you can feel it. My heart rate's pretty elevated, all right? Even though the asymmetrical loading, I have to focus on my tension a lot, my heart rate's definitely higher in the double bells, all things created equal, okay? Meaning I have double 28s here, or I have 128, okay? I'm just going to move this one to the side. I'm going to get us ready. Okay, so we're going to go into round number 3, cycle number 2. Okay, what do you think? You ready? You ready? You ready? Let's do it. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, press, back down. You're going to swing it through. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Back down and park. Okay. All right. 3 rounds down. You know the doubles are coming next. Okay, so I talked about this, what I call the talk test, okay? I'm definitely giving you some time, but just to be clear, with the talk test, my heart rate's still pretty elevated, okay? So take longer if you need it. I know, because I've done this a lot of times, when mine's within reason, it's when I could talk to you without huffing and puffing. I know I'm not helping myself by all this chatting I'm doing, but what are you gonna do? I'm here. I wanna provide. I wanna serve you here. Okay, you're about to get served on this next round. Doubles here, okay? Finish round 4, cycle 2. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Back down, park the bells. Good. Okay. I got to move this out of the way, otherwise I'm going to forget. Okay. So 4 rounds down, 2 cycles complete. Okay. If you're like me, maybe you're breaking a little sweat. I'm feeling it. I love the way it feels. We love moving these bells. How fun is this? Just big cannonball with a handle on it. I mean, come on, folks. How good does it get? And a little about these Kettlebell Kings bells. They're powder coat, okay? Everyone has different preferences. These feel really smooth in my hands. So I really like the powder coat. They have some of the best finish I've found. Some of you guys might like the E-coat too. You know, they're all good, but these feel really smooth in my hand, okay? So if you have bells that are ripping your hands up, these might be a little bit more friendly for your hands. Okay, well, we're moving on to round number 5, cycle number 3, single bell. All right, here we go. Step, step, hips, hand in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, press. Back down, you're going to swing it through. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Park the bell safe. Nice job. Okay. So that's the 5th round done. Into cycle number 3. Okay, I'm going to set up the double bells here. Okay. So yeah, heart rate's elevated for sure. Okay. I hope you're having fun. I know I am. Really, I do. This is a nice complex. It's nice to mix it up because again, some of the questions you might have of being, what is the real difference? For those of you guys that are following along, you might not even have to ask me that. You're feeling it. Okay. Checking my heart rate, checking my iWatch, INI, Rastafari. I don't know. Yeah, I don't have one. That's the whole joke. Watches don't and kettlebells don't mix for me personally. Some of you guys know how to flip the handle. All right, that's enough chit chat. Let's do those double bells. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands. Here we go. In 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press, and park. Good. Okay, so 6 rounds down. This third cycle complete. Okay. Yeah, just based on how I feel. I don't know. What do you think? Should we go up to 10 today? 10 rounds, 5 cycles? I think that sounds right. Okay. Maybe I'll just start counting cycles, meaning when we finish the double bell, that might help. I like the less numbers. They help me mentally. Okay, so that means we're going to go into cycle number 4 here with the single bell. Okay. So some of you guys, if this feels slow to you and your mechanics are really good, please go up in bell size, okay? Because right now you can see I'm huffing and puffing. I'm working on this one. This is not an easy way for me. Challenge yourself, okay? That's why we have a little rest. Some of you guys like to go boom, boom, boom. I'd rather slow it down, have a little heavier weight, make your mechanics really powerful, and go for it that way, okay? Let's do it. That's your pump-up speech right there. We're going into cycle number 4. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands, in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. We're going to swing it through. Other side. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Good. And park. All right. That feels good. That sounds about right. Okay. We're going to get into the double bells again. All right. So on this one, we'll be finishing cycle number 4, okay? We love it. I love it. Okay, so we're gonna go for 5 cycles, okay? So we got this one, and we'll do one more after this. I think that's good. Is that right? Let me see. 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we got 2 more actually. Whatever it is, if I'm right or wrong, you can criticize me at home. It's fine, I'm cool with it. But we're gonna finish this cycle, 1 more cycle, and then 1 more after that. So 2 more cycles after this one. Okay, let's go for the double bells. Here we go. Step, step, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Good. Park the bells. All right, cool. All right, so we're down to it. The second to last cycle. Again, I don't know if I'm keeping score right at home, but we're just going off how we feel right now. Sometimes it's a little intuitive. I think for some of you guys that are playing with the different bell sizes, it's a good lesson for you. Some of you guys maybe moved up, felt a lot harder, your heart rate got a lot more elevated, okay? Some of you guys picked the right weight, or some of you guys even maybe went too heavy. If you did, you went down a weight, that's fine, okay? Well, let me think, am I ready? Yeah, I think I am. Are you ready? Let's do this. Okay, second to last round here. So we're gonna go step, step, single bell, hips, hands in 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. You're gonna swing it through. Other side, swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Good. Park the bell. All right. I'm gonna set the double bell up, okay? So, a little shake out. You'll see me what I call fast and loose in between. It's like you're shaking beads of water, or in my case, I actually am beads of sweat off of me, okay? I'm gonna breathe right here. While I'm here breathing, let me tell you a story. So, I actually recently, I went to Miami. Miami, it's a really cool city, but the best part, or one of the best parts about it, was there's an outdoor beach gym right on South Beach. And guess what, folks? They have kettlebells there. I mean, heaven? Yeah, so, perfectly white sand, working out, moving bells on the sand. I was making holes in like sandcastles there. Okay, so if you ever go out there, they're free. Just take good care of them. You just put them back. But it's a pretty good honor system. It was a lot of fun, and it was awesome. I couldn't believe it was free. So I wanted to give or donate something, but it looks like everyone took they did a pretty good job taking care of it. All right, that's enough Billy ballying. Let's go into it. Double bell, step, step, hips, hands. We're gonna tilt it back, swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Good, we're gonna park the bells. All right, we got one more cycle, guys. One more cycle through. I'm gonna chalk up one more time. Enough for me. Last chalk of the day. So sad. I love my chalk over here. Okay, so last cycle. How much tension can you have? How tight can you be? Some of you guys, that was a little easy. This is the time to go up, okay? If you're looking for a sign to go up a weight class because it was a little easy, this is your sign. Okay, so grab that now. Okay, let's get into it. Here we go. Last round, single arm. Step, step, hips, hands, and 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. Good, you're gonna swing it through. Other side, swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. And park. Good, okay. All right. We're down to it. The final round, the final boss, what we've been waiting for. All right, so just be aware. We're gonna finish this last round. That one cycle with the double bells, okay? When we finish this, I'm gonna have you clear them out. We're gonna get in a nice little beautiful meditation, a little mindfulness, get our mindsets right, and then we'll finish out with the Q&A. So whatever questions you might have, save it for that moment after the meditation. What do you think? You ready for this last round? How much power can you have here? Here we go. Let's finish strong. Step, step, hips, hands. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swing, clean, squat, hop, and press. And park safe. And you are officially done with your beautiful single bell versus double bell workout. Let me give you a pound. Nice job. Good job. Did you have fun? I know I did. Okay. So I'm gonna let my heart rate come down, okay? Because I don't want to take a seat, come up and pass out, okay? So this is a good time. Let it come down, walk it out, still shake it out. I want to keep that blood flowing, okay? All right. So you might ask, why do I do a little meditation? Why do I do this at the end of the workout? Well, you're all jacked up right now, right? I don't know where you are in this world, but whatever it is, after a workout like that, your heart rate's through the roof, okay? I want to just level you out a little bit, kind of bring it to a point where you can find that neutrality. You did all that work, your body, it served you. You're going to feel good after that, okay? But from a mindset and from a more like, I guess, I don't know if you want to use the word spiritual, I like to use the word neutral, keep yourself a little bit more balanced, finding your balance here, okay? So, yeah, it's pretty good right there, okay? If you're ready, whatever you want to do, if you want to come down to like I'm doing, I'm going to cross my legs, do a nice little seated position. If you have a seat like I do back here, you can take a seat in your office chair, whatever it is, your bed, your couch, your dog, your cat, whatever you want to sit on, find that now, okay? We're going to find a comfortable seated position, okay? You're going to see me remove the fleshy part of the butt. I'm going to cross my legs, okay? I like to make the yoga fingers. I put them on top of my knees. Now, important here, the crown of your head is rising, okay? We're going to close our eyes, and I want you to, with good posture, take a deep breath into your nose all the way into your belly, and out your nose all the way and out. Full exhalation. Inhale in all the way to the belly, and full release. Into the belly, and full release. And as you're keeping that breath nice and deep, this is your time to maybe start clearing out whatever you got, whatever junk you got going on in your mind. I'd love to see you just kind of find a neutrality there. Again, finding your balance, your version of that, bringing yourself down a bit, allowing yourself to find the relaxation, the clarity, whatever it is you need right now to feel that what I call no mind, nothing, blank, just being and just breathing. All right, guys, keeping your eyes closed, keeping the neutrality there, that balance, keeping the straight posture in your spine. Just start to bring the awareness back in your body, where you are, who you are, what you are. I want you to just take your hands, keeping your eyes closed, put them over your physical heartbeat. I want you to feel your heartbeat beating for you. This little ticker right here is going to beat for you on an average about 100,000 times a day. Never really asking for anything in return. Now's a good time to give it back what you feel like your heart needs right now. Good. And then I want you just keeping your eyes closed. You can just make a prayer hands in front of your heart there. We can just bow our head here. And if you could, I want you to pick something in your life that if you thought about hard enough, you could be excited about. Could be anything. Something that you're truly excited about in your life right now. And unload whatever it is you want to unload on that. Good. When you finish that, come back tall. Hands back to those knees. No rush here. You can start to blink those eyes open. Brain yourself. Hopefully the day looks a little brighter. The world looks a little lighter. All right. Now it's officially time for Q&A. Okay. So if you have questions, now's the time. I'm going to go through it. Okay. I have both Instagram here. So if I'm looking here, that's Instagram. If I'm looking here, that's YouTube. Okay. I'm going to start on YouTube first because I can always see these questions better. Okay. Let's see. Work this area. Hello from Hong Kong. Awesome. Glad to have you here on YouTube. Yachi Lam, it looks like. So he says, I am a kettlebell beginner, 24 kilogram for single snatch, 2 times 16 kilograms for double snatch. Nice. Good numbers. Okay, let me see. And then let me just type something. So I'm going to say Q&A opened in the chat. So that way you know to ask it. Okay. There, there. And then I'm going to open it up in Instagram too. So Q&A open. So any questions you might have had, now's the time. Okay. So what do you got for me, folks? Let's see. I'm just trying to. All right. We have Beth Duncan saying, help me clean up my clean. Okay. I love that. That one's a good one. All right. The clean, remember, the problem people have in the clean, I almost get this question nearly every time I do a complex. It's usually you guys are cleaning either the bell's getting too far away from you and you have to catch it in the rack, or you're cleaning too high to the rack. So remember, if you clean to the handshake height or the low pull is what I showed you guys at the beginning, that's going to be a lot more helpful. So you're going to see, I want to show 2 different versions, okay? I'm going to show first cleaning to the rack, and then I'm going to show cleaning from the low pull, okay? So right here, you're going to see I'm going to clean to the rack. This is not what we want to do. Gets away, and then look, see how it just rocked my whole body? Now I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to park it again, but I'm going to clean it to here, and then I'm going to clean it all the way up, okay? So this is going to be cleaning to the low pull, and from the low pull to receive the bell. So look, low pull, tight to the body, and then same thing, I just go into the clean, okay? Now, taking for granted, you're loosening your grip as you go, okay? It's a pretty simple cue, but it's a very effective one, okay? So if you go from that low pull to receive it there, it's a nice little cue there, all right? So good question there. Thank you for that one. Okay, let's see. What else do you guys have for me? Let me see if I can go up into the Instagram feed. Okay. Any other questions, guys? Single bell versus double bell. Okay. What do you got for me? Let's see in the YouTube chat. Okay. All right. It doesn't look like there's too many questions today, so that means I explained everything perfectly, obviously. I'm just kidding. I know. There's always going to be questions here, but if you do have further questions, guys, I am always putting out a lot of content. Some of you guys have seen me partner with the Kettlebell Kings when we do those collaboration posts. I really like to do those because they're a really nice way to explain a lot of these skills that I'm going to end up going over in a lot of these complexes or any type of kettlebell movement. Okay. But my DMs are always open. Feel free to ask in that. Yeah, hopefully this really helped you guys, because I think the big thing between differentiating the single bell versus the double bell, you won't really know it until you do it, right? So when you do the single bell, you're asymmetrically loaded, you're feeling both sides of your body work, and where you're using the double bell, yeah, you got to create a lot more power, okay? So that's kind of the conclusion of all this. I hope it was helpful. Even actually my last post, if you look, the one that is going to be posted before this one, it's a really nice one that's explaining single bell versus double bells, all the things I went over in the class that you just experienced, but it's a nice way to break it down relatively briefly, okay? So guys, I really hope you enjoyed it. I really love working out with you guys. You can catch me here once a month. I'm really happy to do this. Look out for the book coming soon. It's pretty much all written. It's just a matter of some logistical things. I need a couple more bells and everything. But once we get that, it's going to be launched. You guys are going to have a nice beginner book if you guys like my style of coaching. My website's about to be launched. It's theformulafitness.com, theformulafitness.com. It will be updated, and I'm going to have a lot more kettlebell content. You're going to be able to do courses. If you like this style again, you'll be able to just sign up and book one just like that. Okay, so a lot of cool things coming your way. A lot of cool projects I'm working on. Please follow my Instagram. It's at Alex Carew, AlexKaru. And yeah, I can't wait to see you guys again. Thanks again so much for joining me on this beautiful, beautiful day here in Venice Beach, California. And I will see you all next time. Thanks for coming.